Yo, what's going on, y'all? So, look, today, right? Y'all kind of seen it. Y'all see my title. I'm going to be breaking down each environment of an attractive man and how they're perceived and received in those environments. I'm going to be going in depth, so it's going to be a good video. Make sure you stay to the end because the last topic is going to be like probably the most relatable one. It's like going out in public, social dynamics when you're just out in events with random strangers, right? So stay till the end to make sure you get each environment because there's 4 different dynamics. So if you're new here, subscribe, like the video, and I'm gonna get right into it, man. I'm gonna base it off my perspective and off the perspective of other attractive men that I've talked to or like stuff that I've seen on the internet, and we'll make it as real and true as possible. So you see what we got here. Let's go ahead and pull the slideshow up. Y'all ain't come for no crazy visuals, right? Y'all just came to see how, yeah. So attractive men's worlds, right? We're gonna start off with family dynamics. So family members, right, may compare the siblings or cousins, if you have siblings or cousins, creating pressure to live up to the good looking one. Okay? How many of y'all have had your parents, if you have siblings or cousins, look at you like the golden child, like you have to be the one to do better and do great things, and you have like all this pressure on you to just be great? Like that could possibly be because you're attractive, right? I can only speak from experience. My parents, just in general, have always wanted me to do the best for myself. They've always pushed me. So, and I have brothers and sisters. I'm not saying like this has happened to me, but I'm sure if you are have a big family, it's probably happened to you before. So that's one thing that could happen, right? And this one's kind of same, over expectation. Attractive men can face higher expectations in dating, career, and personal life from relatives. So kind of the same thing. Just they hold you to a higher standard because you look a certain way. They expect you to be doing big things, right? And it can almost feel like you're disappointing them when you're not, because that's your family, right? You want to do good. You want them to be proud of you, but it can almost feel like a reversal of effect, like them pushing you so hard and say you're not accomplishing what you wanted. It can kind of feel like, you're letting them down, right? Or like you could kind of kill your self-esteem. So that's another thing, right? And then there's dismissed struggles. This is a big one. Okay, family may downplay their challenges, assuming their looks give them an easy life. So if you're attractive, right, your parents might be attractive, obviously, because if you're attractive, they might be attractive. But we live in a different society now, right? Especially older people, they don't know like looks is currency nowadays. So like they think that, oh, since you're attractive, right, life is easy. It could be far from the truth in some cases because, again, you're expected more. If you're not doing more, it can almost feel like you're a disappointment, right, to yourself. And sometimes attractiveness comes with its own challenges. Yes, life gets easier to a certain extent. You get certain treatments, pretty privilege, handsome privilege if you're a man, but they both, being unattractive and attractive, come with their cons, right? It's like, which one would you rather be? You feel me? But I think that people assume a lot, not just in family, because you look good. Oh, you just have life easy because you're just attractive. Like they just associate. It's like part of the halo effect. They associate you when they see you with good things because you look good, right? If somebody's gonna look at an unattractive person, especially if say there's an unattractive person in your family, and they're gonna look at them and they're not gonna see that halo effect because they don't look good. Like there's nothing to there's nothing about them special, right? So that's why this happens. Okay, it's a halo effect. They downplay your challenges because they think that you don't have any, just because of your exterior looks good, but if on the inside you could really be going through some shit. So yeah, let's move on to the next environment, right? Workplace. Okay, this is a big one, right? Attractive men are often assumed to be competent or charismatic even before proving themselves. Okay, let's talk about this. This is also the halo effect. Also, the halo effect. You are held to a higher standard when you're attractive automatically. There are certain preconceptions because you stand out, you're held to, right? So, before you even open your mouth, might already assume that you're capable, or they're gonna assume you're dumb. There's no in between. They're gonna see you're stupid because you're attractive. You don't have to be smart, or they're gonna think you're really smart because you look good. So, with me, people think I'm like the smartest person ever, and I'm smart. Like I know how to research. I know how to use AI to get to solutions faster. I'm no different from nobody else, but people automatically think, oh, I'm smart or I can do things, or when they listen to me in workplace settings because I am attractive. So if you find that if you're in workplace settings and people automatically go with what you're saying to do, they listen to you, they also might see you as a leader. Maybe you are in a management position and people will respect you and they listen to you. That is a good sign, you're very attractive, and that's how you're perceived in that environment. You're perceived as competent, right? Attractive people often are moved up in management because they look good. Who doesn't want to listen to somebody who's attractive and is tall or whatever, has muscles? So here we go. Next point. Colleagues, especially other men, may view them as competition, potentially leading to subtle hostility. I've spoken about this on my channel a few times. This is a big one, right? Especially other men. Don't let them be your manager, your boss. It could be difficult for you. I'm just saying. Think about it like this. These people who work with you aren't your friends. Your boss ain't your friend. Like 9 times out of 10. I for my job, I love my boss. He's awesome. Like we get along and he's a great guy. So I wouldn't say this relates to me right now, but I'm just saying in general, sometimes you guys are going to face this. And I have faced this before at other jobs, right? People will just not like you because you look good. And if you can get all this attention just from existing, oh yeah, they're not going to fuck with you. You just have to accept that shit, right? It's just what comes with it. It's part of the cons of being attractive. People just are not going to fuck with you, and you don't even have to even do anything for them not to fuck with you, okay? Just make sure y'all understand that, and don't take it personally. Just do you, because people are going to hate on you. Other men, they see you every single day, especially if you work full time. Monday through Friday, whatever your schedule is, 40 hours a week, they see you and you all in their face. They're going to hate. And don't let you be getting all the women in there. Oh, man. If y'all work in these, certain factory environments or retail and, you're around other men and there's women in there and they've been trying to get with the woman for years and she ain't giving them a chance. But then here you come. First week, all the girls all over you. They looking at you. You walking past them. They staring. They gonna hate on you. Don't let you get, have your body right. Oh, it's over. I'm telling y'all, man. If they hate, just let them hate. Don't let that shit get to you. Because that's their problem at the end of the day. That's their insecurities. So, yeah, you will face hostility from other men, potentially, right? Not everybody's your friend. Just always move like that. Always. Okay, this is a big one. Attractive men sometimes face unwanted attention or flirtation, which can blur workplace lines. Obviously from the woman, right? So, bro, like this one is a big one. I have an example of this, right? So let me go back. How do I go back? Okay. I have a huge example of this, right? There's a woman at my job currently who I had just met like last week, and we knew each other for like not even an hour, bro. And she was already flirting with me. Like I had just ran into her within the plant, and she just started striking up a conversation with me, kind of like flirting, a little banter, like teasing. I'm not gonna get into all the details right now, but like long story short, like she was fucking with me. You know, she was older than me. She was 31. You know, I'm 25 for y'all who don't know. And yeah, like she was like, am I gonna see you before I get off? And she was like saying all this shit, like trying to ask questions about me, like, you know, how old I was, all that stuff, right? Because women, they have to vet you to see if, you know, it can be compatible, right? And I knew this girl for like 30 minutes, like an hour, and she's talking about, can I see you after work? Not after work, my bad. She said, can I see you before you leave? Come see me, right? And then even the next day, right, I saw her, and then she says, hey boo. She speaks to me first. She says, hey boo. And I'm just like, boo. And she's like, yeah. She's like, how you doing? And I was like, yeah, I'm good. How you doing? And she was like, I'm good. And she kind of just walked past me. So I don't know. Maybe she's shy, but I honestly, I feel like with her, it's more like she enjoys the flirt. And it's like, I'm not really giving it to her. She's attractive, but it's like, it's work. You feel me? So just long story short, bro, if you are dealing with a woman at your job and you like your job, I just wouldn't mix that with pleasure. Don't mix work with pleasure, because say something goes wrong, she doesn't fuck with you no more. She could start a whole bunch of nasty rumors about you within the job. Or worse, you can get fired. She could say you assaulted her. It's just a lot of unwanted things that could happen. I'm not saying like this is every woman, but it's best to like just keep that shit outside of work. You feel me? So messing with girls at work is your own choice. I'm gonna just say that. If you want to do it, that's on you. But just anything that could happen from that, that's also on you. Okay? But you will get attention and flirtation from women, and it's going to be very subtle, right? Depending on the type of girl she is. So it's up to you to play that to your advantage. You can use that. Say there's a female boss who is flirting with you. You can use that to get you promoted. Get really close with her. Get really comfortable with her. Then she could say good things about you. It's how you use it, right? Because you're going to be perceived as attractive in all these different environments. It's just what it is. I hope I'm not getting too off topic. Let's go to school, right? So for y'all who are younger, college, high school, shit, even middle school nowadays, shit. Let's get into it. Attractive male students may be perceived as more confident or capable, regardless of actual performance. Again, halo effect, right? You see this stuff come up. Some of these points are consistent with each environment, right? So, you're automatically perceived as smarter, capable. Teachers may expect more of you too. Sometimes teachers even may hate on you, right? That's on the other side of it. We're not going to get into that. These are all the pros right now, right? In a way. So yeah, regardless of your actual performance, teachers may automatically assume you need to do better, or they may want to see you do better, or even may give you more chances to do better, right, than the unattractive kids. This shit really goes deep, bro. I'm telling y'all. Next point, they often gain popularity more easily, which can impact dynamics and friendships. So, I would base this off my experience when I was in school. Yeah, because it's the halo effect still. It's always halo effect. People are drawn to you, and you've noticed as an attractive man that people are drawn to you. So when they see you, you stand out, right? That's gonna make them drawn to you. It's all about looks nowadays. So you're automatically perceived as good or whatever because you have a social capital. Your face card is your social currency in today's day and age, when people are very shallow and very superficial. So if you look good, people are automatically gonna want to be your friend, gonna want you in their friend group, because at the end of the day, it's like a social capital for these people, especially for the unattractive people, right? Not saying you're better than anybody or nothing like that, but attractive people often make friends easier and often make enemies easier. It's your job to decipher who is who and who you can trust, right? So it's really important to be very observant as an attractive man, okay? You'll find that making friends is very simple in school and, those environments. It's just like the movies, like where there's the attractive football player who's getting all the girls. He's got all the sports guy friends. We see it all the time in movies, right? It's very true. So stereotyping. They may be unfairly labeled as players and not taken seriously in academic settings. Let's talk about it. You go to school, right? You're with the same people. You see them all the time. You got the same classes with them, so they know how you move. The girls be watching, right? If you talk to a lot of girls, you're just gonna get around, bro. Trust me, bro. And that could work to your advantage. I wouldn't even see that as a disadvantage, bro. If you're labeled as a player, use that shit to your advantage. Women like a man that women like. Even in that setting, bro. If you're labeled as a player, you just run with that shit. Don't call yourself a player. Do not. But I'm telling you, women like men that other women like. All the women are chasing the top percentage of men, even in the high school, middle school, college dynamic. They all want the athletes, the guys who are in shape. The top guys within the school get all the women, bro. The players get all the women. Ain't nobody looking to really settle down in high school. Like, everybody just having fun. So just have fun, bro. Be safe, but have fun, So if you're not taken seriously or seen as a player, just play into that. That can work for you. All right, last one, right? This is the most important one because this is where strangers come in, and it's like a whole bunch of different add-ons that could be potentially harmful or good, okay? People are crazy, so this is the most important one. Extra attention. Strangers may stare, approach, or strike up conversations more often. All right, let's get into it. Kind of self-explanatory, but people will ask you for directions, even if it's something obvious. They may just want to talk, approach. Hey, do you know where this is? When it's literally right around the corner. They just perceive you, again, halo effect, as someone who knows stuff. They can give you direction. They can, attractive people, they think, oh, he looks smart. He could tell me where this is. Or he can help me do this. So even just like say you're going to the grocery stores in the register line, women, they may talk to you. They may be a little more friendly with you. Some of them are just being polite. So it's often hard to gauge it, right? Some people are just very polite. Say you go to restaurants, right? And you see the reviews and all these people have had these bad experiences at that restaurant. But every time you go there, you get great service. That is a big thing too, that you're attractive, because attractive people get good services when they go out. Trust me, it happens, especially in the restaurants, or any type of service business. If the person who's servicing you sees you as attractive, they automatically put you like as in their mind. It's like you're higher on the pedestal in their mind of importance. So if you see all these people had these bad experiences and you never had no bad experience at a place you've been to frequently, you're attractive for sure, right? Even let's talk about events, right? When you go to events and there's lots of people around, say you're walking through, you looking good, you got your cologne on, smelling nice, got a nice fit on, you know what I'm saying? The girl's gonna stare. They may even walk past you and then look back at you so they can look at, at the finesse, you feel me? It's gonna happen. They may approach you, but 9 times out of 10, they're probably just gonna look at you, right? So it's up to you to gauge that interest in women, right? Because they're gonna stare, they're going to stare, and if they look at least twice, then it's not an accident. Okay, that's what I always say. So yeah, you'll get people to strike up conversations in each of these events, in each of these settings. So at events, grocery stores, restaurants, not just women, right? Men too. So yeah, let's go into the next point. Politeness or friendliness can be mistaken for flirting, creating awkward interactions. This one, I wasn't sure about adding this in. I wouldn't say it's awkward unless you're an awkward person. But yes, sometimes being a woman, just being polite, because that's what they just do by default, because they have to be sometimes, because men are scary. Let's be real. Some of you niggas just be looking like you about to kill somebody. I'm gonna be honest. So sometimes women are polite by default, and we think it's flirting. That again, you need to learn the signals, cues that a woman gives. Is she playing with the hair when she's talking to you? Is her body facing towards you when you're talking to her? You know, is she giving you good eye contact? Is she engaged in the conversation? Is she sending shots at you? Subtle shots. It's always going to be subtle with her. It's never going to be direct. So you have to learn how to gauge, okay, is she just being nice to me because she's just being nice, or is this flirting? Right? So always go into interactions with, I don't expect anything to come of this, but if something does, I'll act accordingly. If y'all are vibing and the conversation is flowing nicely and you feel like it's not a friend vibe, ask for her number, ask for her Instagram. The worst she could say is no. You feel me? I personally just go for the Instagram. I don't really like to give out my number like that. You know, I feel like Instagram is just better. Okay? So basically learn the signs a woman gives when she's interested, so you're not mistaking it for just them being friendly, right? Last one, right? Security versus threat. In some situations, being attractive and confident can be seen as intimidating rather than approachable. Women will get intimidated, even men will get intimidated. Sometimes this can end up bad, right? You see it time and time again. Some attractive men out here are getting shot, they getting killed, they getting in fights, and then boom, they getting shot. Like, there's been 2 instances that happened recently where I've seen attractive men get killed for no reason, like just because they was getting hated on. Just they got killed for no reason. I wish I could pull up the examples now, but this video's already kind of gotten long. But in some situations, bro, you gotta know how to protect yourself out here, because men are gonna hate on you. They're going to be intimidated by you. You get in a fight with them. Don't let you have muscles, bro. You know, when I say attractive men, I'm assuming you are in the gym. You take great care of your body, your face, all these things. So if you are a muscular dude, oh yeah, you're gonna draw that intimidation from men and women, right? And with the women, they may not even want to approach you. They may just look and look and look, and then when you look at them, they acting like they're not looking down. They over here on their phone texting. Oh, hey girl, you know, like they acting like they're not even paying attention to you. But the whole time they staring. They know, some women know, when you look a certain way, oh, he's out of my league. Or, oh, I don't even want to approach him because he could reject me. Oh, I know he gets women. They talk themselves out of shit all the time. They rationalize not doing something because some of them are entitled to, they think that, oh, I just have to exist and men approach me, which is what has happened. Let's be honest. But it shouldn't be that way. But it is. We live in reality over here. They may just look, they may be intimidated by you, and they may think, oh, if I just look at him, he's going to come up to me because I'm the woman. And yes, as a man, you should come up to the woman. But in today's day and age, bro, I think it could be reciprocated in some, because men out here, they getting charges just for talking to a girl. Like, it's that deep. Men are afraid to approach women, especially unattractive men. But if you attractive and you approach a girl and she has a boyfriend or she don't want to talk, she'll let you down easy. If you're unattractive, she just not gonna fuck with you. Oh, you harassing me? Get away from me. I'm calling the police. That's a whole nother dynamic. I'm not gonna get into all that right now, but just know, as an attractive man, women may not approach you. They may just look, and it's up to you to invite them in. And with men, know that they may want to hurt you. Like, literally, it gets that deep. So you have to know how to protect yourself. You have to be strong, because men are extremely, extremely jealous, and especially if a woman is involved, bro, they'll crash out. A lot of these girls be having boyfriends. I advise you, as an attractive man, not to mess with a girl who got a boyfriend, because if he find out about you, he's gonna want to fuck you up. And he really should be, I'm not saying messing this girl up, because that's, you shouldn't put your hands on a girl, but like, she the one who cheating. But yeah, man, like I said, I'm not gonna get into all that right now. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, I really broke this shit down, bro. I really hope y'all enjoyed it, man. If y'all want me to do another video like this, let me know. I could break it down in, like, because I read a lot of books. I could break it down in the form of a book from an attractive man's perspective. There's a lot of books that I read that talk about social dynamics and how to move with people. So if y'all want stuff like this, let me know. See y'all in the next video. Peace.